doesn't like cheap gas? Well, some might argue the state of New Jersey doesn't like it, with a law going back to 1938 that requires retailers to sell gas at a minimum of cost plus overhead. Speedway, which has locations in the Midwest and the East Coast, lost a bid this week to sell gas at super low prices in the Garden State. The company had argued that New Jersey law violates the company's civil rights and due process. The judge called the price controls necessary, likening them to regulating milk prices. So the question is, are price controls necessary, and who gets hurt and who does it help? Let's bring back our A-plus panel, Lisa Durden, social commentator, and former prosecutor and now defense attorney, Bob Bianchi. Lisa, I'll start with you.
Yes.
Cheap gas. The opportunity was huge. The law goes back to 1938. It is designed to protect the little guy, and instead of having the big guys come in and lower the prices. But who gets hurt?
Cheap. Listen, I chase cheap gas from here to hell just to make sure I can save a buck. That's so bogus. Those people are playing reindeer games. They're not trying to protect the little man, they're trying to protect the big man. I do believe in a little government intervention when you're abusing someone, but how is cheapest gas abusing someone? The little person can go cheap too. I think let's just go cheap and let us fill our tank up.
Why the selective protection? Because you look at some of these big retailers, Amazon, Home Depot, all these big companies,
good point.
that they hurt the little guy.
Right.
Nobody's protecting them.
Bingo.
The small bodega doesn't get protected. Why protect the gas prices at the expense of the consumer?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. To me, it's apples and oranges. Maybe there needs to be regulation there. But what Lisa doesn't respectfully may not get here is that the reason why the gas is low is because of these regulations. The problem they're concerned about is that these big multi-billion-dollar gas companies will lower and lower the price, get you addicted to cheap gas until all the competition's eliminated, and then the price is going to go up. And then you're not going to be able to get cheap gas anymore.
Bob, in theory, that sounds like it could work. But I
got to have my last point.
All right, last point, Bob.
I'm here to keep Lisa's gas cheap, and that means, unfortunately, regulation.
Wrong answer.
I don't think so. The market works. If it's working for books and food, it can certainly work for gas. All right, we got to leave it there. Thanks, guys.